Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a brand new video. Now, before we get everything kicked off and started today, I gotta toss out these things. You may be thinking, why are you getting rid of Gatorade? Well, these expired months ago, more specifically, over half a year ago. So that's one reason, and the other reason is they're starting to get like the white floaties that Gatorade gets after it sits for a while. So, couple good reasons of why to toss these. You may also be thinking, well, couldn't you just use them today? After all, I've seen the title and the thumbnail, and I know what you're doing. My answer to that is no. Just because how can I say this? My body is very different where I can't ingest things soon before running or while running because I cramp very easily, which is weird because water's supposed to be one of those things where your body's just like, yes, I need this. Mine's just like, oh dear God, no, get that away from me, please, no. So yeah, if I drink anything while running, I cramp. If I drink anything too soon before running, I cramp. I just got that funny body like that. So, I could do it during the kind of lifting part. However, doing that, I don't know why that car went by so slow. Drinking Gatorade within the lifting part, it would allow me to replenish carbs and all that. However, I'd still end up running into the problem because it still wouldn't be a long enough gap for my body to settle with everything. So yeah, that is the multiple reasons of why I'm just pouring these. The smell though, this smell is terrible. Because I don't like grape anymore. I used to love grape when I was a kid. Now, orange. Orange is what I call the supreme Gatorade. Yeah, it used to be grape, then I went to orange. I like orange a lot more now. Yeah, just the smell of grape Gatorade and Powerade. I don't know why, but it doesn't smell right. It just doesn't, not at all smell right. Now, one of the other things that it says in the title is that I'm doing this fasted. Is that true? Yeah, I haven't had anything to eat, and I'll probably just drink water. Just to kind of allow my body to be hydrated before I do it. And then we'll just go through the progress. Am I going to film everything? No, because me taking you guys out on the run will not be fun for anybody. Especially since it's only like a mile, which isn't even too far. So that's kind of pointless in me taking you guys out for the run. And then me showing you guys the workout and all that. Now, if you don't know what a MUPRH is, it's 1 mile run followed by 300 air squats, 200 push-ups, and 100 pull-ups. And then after you've completed all those bodyweight exercises, you follow it up with another mile run. Now, this is the second time I've done a MUPRH. The first time was living hell, which means that this will be more fun. But, last time I tried to go in with a mindset and I messed it up completely. Because I put it in as, I wanted to set my numbers too high. So I went in, started with the numbers too high, and then my body just completely collapsed underneath my gigantic brain. So we're gonna try a new difference. Because, so with the squats, pull-ups, and push-ups, you can break it up however you want. So you can do like 10, 20, 30, or just like knock out the full 100, the full 200, and the full 300, whatever way you want to do it. That's how you, like the center part, mix and match, anything goes. But anyway, you gotta have the mile at the beginning and mile at the end. Now, I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna get ready. I don't know if I'm gonna film the middle of the workout. If anything, I'll just leave one camera on with a time lapse. But that's probably how it's gonna go. And last time I did a MUPRH, it took me just under an hour, so I'm gonna hopefully beat that today. But only one way to find out. Where to put my fork? There it is. Alright, now, it's been a little while and I still haven't eaten anything. So I'm having leftover pizza. I have a chicken pizza, a Canadian, and just veggie. It looks like it's got spinach, tomato, and mushroom on it, and red pepper. So that's one thing I'm eating. The other thing I'm eating is protein French toast. Now I used, what was it? Cup and a half of milk. I used a half scoop of 6-star, where is it? 100% whey protein, salted caramel. Used half a scoop of that. If it wants to focus, maybe. And then I used a full scoop of this Diesel Perfect Sports Chocolate Obsession. This big dude. Now, the reason I did a full scoop of the Diesel is I'm just trying to burn through it. I bought it because I needed something to mix with vanilla, and I thought this chocolate would be fine. No, I was wrong. Very, very wrong. Like, this chocolate clumps, kind of, so I have to use it. I'm trying to just burn through it as quick as I can, which makes it really fun, because it sucks to eat as it is. But going off that, or not even going off that, on another subject. So I realized I never told you much about the MUPRH. I told you what it was, which was the mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then another mile run. I told you that, but I didn't tell you the reason behind it. Now, if you do know the reason behind it, then this will just be a refresher. But if you don't know the reason behind the MUPRH, so the MUPRH, I have it over here just because I want to make sure I get my facts right. The MUPRH was a workout that Lieutenant Michael Murphy did a lot of the time while in Afghanistan. Unfortunately, he was KIA in 2005. However, now on Memorial Day, this workout is done by a lot of people, whether it be people within the fitness realm. It's a big thing in CrossFit too, but the MUPRH is just a symbolic workout, just showing kind of our respect for the people who are fighting overseas as well as people who are enlisted. But it's just become a staple workout done on Memorial Day. However, being Canadian, I don't celebrate Memorial Day the same way that Americans do. In fact, I had to look up when Canadian Memorial Day is, and it turns out it's just shared with Canada Day. So, yeah, like I never knew that, so I got to learn that. But that's what the MUPRH's about, and I understand that. So I understand two things about my MUPRH. One, I'm not wearing a weight vest or anything, which is normally suggested and recommended, and a lot of people prescribe it, is wearing a weight vest. I think, yeah, so it's 20-pound weight vest for men, 14 for women, I believe. Now, I would do a weight vest if I had a weight vest, as well as kind of the means to use it. Like, as you guys saw from kind of the time lapse, the stuff that I'm using, like my pull-up bar is just an I-beam and I'm putting a broom handle on it. That's just the way I'm doing things. So if I have another 20 pounds of momentum, odds are I'm going to fly off the back and crack my head, because I've almost had that happen without weight on. And then another thing is, I know my form was absolute jack. Like, my form was terrible today, and I'm not disagreeing with that. I know it was bad. I tried to make up where I noticed it was like terrible reps. I tried to make those up in the earlier. However, in the later, I felt so bad. Like, you guys would have seen the length in the time lapse where it's just me laying on the ground, sitting on the chair, because like I was so lightheaded that I had to sit down in order to like rebuild myself in order to keep going. And then I had another spout of time between when I got done the push-ups, pull-ups, and squats, and I was going to go do the run. I had it where I felt like I was going to throw up. So I had to go sit down beside a toilet and get ready in case that happened. But all in all, if I can get this back to where I need it. So I completed my MUPRH in 1 hour, 12 minutes, 6 seconds, and 86 milliseconds. So I was timing it on here. I know you're seeing the lines. But, so there was a little bit of a gap between the amount of time this is saying and the time that I got. I'm not saying it's huge. If anything, it's like a second. But yeah, I just had some difficulty logging into my phone because my fingers were so sweaty. But yeah, that's how it all went. It's not my favorite thing to do. And doing it fasted was absolutely a stupid decision by me. But, you know, my motto is somebody's got to do something stupid for other people to find out not to do it. So I'm glad I got to do it, because it's one of those things where you just help build a Goggin mindset. Because I don't know how many times during that workout I felt like, I'll scale it. I can't keep going. I'll just stop here. And then like the other half of me is just like, nah, we're doing this. Like, buck up. The only part where I didn't give all out was just on the last run. I tried to run most of it. However, I think I totaled walking maybe 600 meters out of it, just because I had cramping and I was trying to do a Kenyan cool down is what I call it, where the reason I call it a Kenyan cool down is because in Kenya and a lot of those running countries in like higher altitude Africa, the way that they do cool downs is they don't do a cool down run when they're done. When they're done, they just walk back, because it has the same effect due to it being a aerobic activity where your legs don't need to build as much lactic acid. So in an aerobic part, it burns it. So walking, doing a slow jog, it burns the lactic acid in your legs. So I did that for a couple just to try and take care of the cramps as well as the lactic acid. And, you know, I think it went well. I had enough in the tank to do a fast last lap, but after doing the fast last lap, I realized I should have kind of spread it out more instead of just holding off and then cranking it at the end. But again, you live, you learn. You can't fix anything but what you did, but you can learn for next time. With that all being said though, I am hungry, I am dehydrated, so I'm going to drink some water, eat this stuff. I'll put the macros on the screen for the French toast just because I don't know what the pizza is. I can try to put the pizza. If I find the pizza, I'll put it up here. But yeah, the French toast, I just have to move. It'll be here. Here. My hand's probably going behind it right now, but it'll be up here. The pizza, if anything, will be here if I find it. Like here, if I find it. If not, I don't know. But with that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, don't party too hard. Okay. I always hate when I forget half of it. With that all being said, you know, comment down below anything you want to see, anything you want to hear, anything you want to talk about. Feel free, comment it all down below. As well, while you're down there, feel free, hit the like button, as well as to subscribe if you're new around here. Now, I say it so much. With that all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard. What is it? Did I miss a part again? Don't forget. No, I don't think so. Don't forget, don't party too hard. I'll catch up with you guys again in the next video. Have a good one. My brain is getting loopy right now. Alright, have a good one, guys. See ya.